teachers out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And I see you. Way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go. And I see you. There's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up. Yeah, and I'll be right here with you till the end. I got my teachers down in Georgia. Yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my teachers down in Georgia. Yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my trip up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So some students are confused if they are eligible on getting stimulus checks or not. I'm not only talking about J1 visa but also F1 visa or M visa. M visa, which is the vocational or recognized non-academic institutions. If you want to find out if you are eligible or not on getting the stimulus check, just keep on watching. Before I proceed to the topic, if you haven't filed your tax yet and you were on your J1 visa or a student visa here in the US, you have until May 17 to file your tax. The usual end of filing of tax is April 15, but this year they extended it until May 17, so you still have time. You may use J1 Summer Tax Back to get the highest refund possible. You may also use my code DANI, that's DANI, to get 10% discount. This J1 Summer Tax Back is really intended for non-immigrant visa holders, so this is a great platform where you can file your tax. So the US Congress passed $1.9 trillion as a coronavirus relief package to help millions of families and individuals who are struggling this pandemic. $1,200 was distributed by the US government to every individuals to help support their basic needs. So in this video, I'll be explaining on how to verify if you are eligible or not on receiving these stimulus checks. Also, how to amend your taxes using J1 Summer Tax Back if you realize that you are not eligible but still you are getting these stimulus checks. I will be explaining it step by step, and on the last part of this video I'll be having a tutorial on how to use their platform. So here in the US, there are two types of residences. Number one is the resident alien for tax purposes, and number two is non-resident alien for tax purposes. Take note guys that this is totally different from what is being used by the US law, which is US citizen and non-US citizen. So basically, if you are a US citizen, you are born and raised here in the US, or you change your citizenship as a green card holder. So that means if your spouse or your relative petitioned you, or else you are a non-resident, which are green card test and substantial presence test. Okay, let me explain to you the difference between the two. So for the green card test, you will be answering a couple of questions and that will determine you if you are a US resident. Now for the substantial presence test, they use a numerical formula. So basically, they determine it by the number of days that you stayed here in the US. You will see it later on my tutorial that answering these questions is really easy, as J1 Summer Tax Back also provide date calculator where you can determine on how many days you are here in the US. So fast forward, let's say you were able to answer these two types of tests and you found out that you are a US resident and you are receiving stimulus check, then that is definitely okay. But if you found out that you are a non-resident for tax purposes but you are receiving stimulus check, that could be a big problem. If you are an international student here in the US, meaning you are under F1 or M visa and you stayed here for more than 5 years, then automatically you are eligible on receiving stimulus check and you are considered as a resident for tax purposes. But almost 98% of J1 students are considered as non-resident for tax purposes, meaning they are not eligible for stimulus check. But if you still want to verify and double check, you may use J1 Summer Tax Back, which I explained a while ago. You will be answering the two types of tests. As a student here in the US, it is our responsibility on how to file tax properly. It is our responsibility to correct these things if we filed it wrong. as this might result to penalties or it can affect on your future visas. So again, if you found out that you are a non-US resident but still you are receiving the stimulus check, what you should do is to amend your tax, and you should do it as soon as possible. Good thing J1 Summer Tax Pack has this kind of service, and this is just one of their many services. Some of it includes number 1, how to file your federal and state tax return. Number 2, how to get your W-2 form in case your employer wasn't able to give it to you. Number 3, they also declare your tax return from the previous years. Number 4, they also have a tax calculator where you'll be able to find out how much tax return you will be getting. Number 5, they also have tax tests if you're not sure if you filed your tax legally. And of course, lastly, how to amend your tax return, where they will help you how to fix your tax return which you filed incorrectly. So on the next slide, I will be showing you on how to amend your tax using J1 Summer Tax Back platform. And just make sure guys that you have the following documents ready. Number 1 is your passport, your social security, your DS-2019 form, your W-2 form, and lastly, your 1040 NR form. So if you're ready, let's proceed to the tutorial. What we need to do is simply visit their website www.j1summertaxback.com. Scroll it down. So as you see, all their services are here and also the costs. Just click Start Now. Select the process you would like to make on our platform. Now, we would like to amend my US taxes. I filed the wrong form as a resident and I want to fix this. So just click that one. Which year are you doing this process for? So let's select 2020. Which program did you participate? So example, trainee. After that, click next. So it says here, hi Daniela, thank you so much for using our services. You have an option to choose Express, but if you choose Express, there will be a $5 extra. Or self-preparation, you prepare your taxes by yourself on our platform. So probably most of you would choose this one, so let's just use this as an example. So type in your email. So it says here, US non-resident alien tax amendment, tax year 2018, visa type as a J1 visa. Which program did you participate in? Trainee. Reason to amend your tax return. So it may be that you filed a resident tax return instead of a non-resident. We choose this one, for example. So explanation, tell the IRS why you're amending your taxes in English. So let's say that I accidentally filed my US tax using a resident software but I am a non-resident. Did you also take the 1000 student credit or any other credit? If not sure, leave it blank. So federal tax refund you receive when you filed form 1040 by mistake. So state and federal tax refund are different. Please enter the specific amount for the federal here. You can find it on the refund section on the box number 20 of your 1040 form. So for example, let's say $800. Mark the form you receive from your US employer. So most of their J1s are receiving this W-2 form. So just click it. Information you might need to have available before you start to file your tax return. So make sure you already have your W-2 form, 1040 form, social security number, passport, and DS-2019 form. So just click I agree. I agree to terms and conditions. Click next. So let's determine your residency status. As I explained earlier, you will be taking two types of tests, which are green card test and substantial presence test. So let's take this one first. So green card test, country of citizenship, Philippines. Country that issued your passport, Philippines as well. Passport number, imbento na lang tayo, passport issue day and passport expiration day. This will be indicated on your passport. You have to upload the first page of your passport. Have you ever applied to be a green card holder? Click no. Were you ever a US citizen? Click no as well. Were you ever a green card holder, lawful permanent resident of the US? No. Have you ever changed your visa type, non-immigrant status, or U.S. immigration status? Click no. Were you present in the U.S. on December 31 of 2018? No. So, substantial presence test naman. List all dates you entered and left the U.S. during 2018. The year you left the U.S. could be different than year 2018. Give the number of days including vacation, non-work days, and partial days you were present in the U.S. during 2 years before 2018, 1 year before 2018, and 2018. Filling this up, we can use the date calculator. So let's say 6/01/2018, nag-arrive ako sa US, nag-depart ako sa US ng 12/01/2018. So that would give me the total calculation of 183 days. Okay, since all of this were 2018, 10, 1 year before 2018, 0 din. Since it all happened sa year 2018, let's type in 183 days. Did you file US income tax return for any prior year? No. Next, list all dates you entered and left the US during 2018. So, kokopehin ko lang yung nasa baba. Date deported US 12/01/2018. So, residency status results, I am a non-resident alien and I stayed in the US for 183 days. Click next. Tax amendment process for exchange program. So, filing status is single. First name, identifying number. This is your social security. So, inventory lang tayo. Date of birth. In case that the IRS wants to send you a paycheck or any document, where would you like to receive it? This could be your house in your country, your agency, or US address, etc. So, if you still have your US address, then just indicate your US address. Or if you have a relative or friends living in the US, just make sure na you can trust them. You can indicate their addresses. Pero kung wala, then just click non-US address outside of US. But it is recommended sana, mas maganda if meron kayong relatives or friends na nasa US pa rin kasi IRS might have difficulty in sending documents or payments outside the US. Baka magka-problema. So, let's just click this. So, for example, 10075. Name of your travel agency. Let's say Placement International. Name of your sponsor, Intrax. At any time during 2018, did you receive, sell, send, exchange, or otherwise acquire any financial interest in any virtual currency? Click no. Did have any dependents in the US, example, son, daughter, adopted child? No. So, click next. So, here is your tax information. Here is a sample of your W-2 form. All the companies that you work for have to give you a W-2 form. Did you receive a W-2 from all the companies you worked for? Yes. How many W-2 forms you have for year 2018? Let's say 1. Did you work in more than one state? No, I just work at one state. Okay, so here, kokopehin na lang natin kung ano yung nasa W-2 form, ha. Here in the first box, employer's name, your W-2 form. So, employer's name is Six Flags. Employer's EIN. See box B of your W-2 form. Box B naman, EIN 32145. Next is the wages and salaries, box number 1. So, $8,500. Next naman is the federal income tax, box number 2. So, box number 2 is $900. Social security tax, box number 4 naman, $350. Next is the Medicare tax, which is in box number 6, $300 naman yun. Next is the income tax, box number 17, this one, $500. Next is the income tax, box number 19 naman. Upload your W-2 form. Alright, so please upload the form 1040 that you filed incorrectly as a resident You can download it from TurboTax or ask the person you filed your taxes to send you this form. This is our 1040 form. So once you click next, it will direct you to the US bank account information. So just key in your bank's name, routing number, account number 1234567, US bank account type, checking, and then click next. If the IRS sent you an identity protection PIN, enter it. If not, you can leave it blank. This as well, you can leave it blank. Enter your phone number. So just key in your phone number and your email address. And then you just sign. Just make sure all the documents you indicated are correct or complete. Just click next. Your last name, country of residence, Philippines, your email address. Then you may click tax amendment. Payment to amend your federal taxes, which is $60. Payment to mail your federal amendment tax forms to IRS, which is $25. Now enter your coupon code. You may use my coupon code, Danny. Now you may enter your payment. Once you entered your payment, J1 Summer Tax Back will process all your documents. Then just verify that you are human and then click submit. And that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. Again, thank you guys for watching. See you in my next vlog. Bye!